Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Show me the stars. Show me the stars.
Get it poppin', put it.
Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Show me the stars. Show me the stars.
Get it poppin', put it. Get it poppin', put it. To another flow. Get it poppin', put it. To another flow. Get it poppin', put it. To another flow.
Jason, you want to take the knife round then?
Yes, I can take the knife round. I'm gonna need the stream though.
Stream is now live, so you guys are live and ready to roll.
All right. Looks like 1 HP is going to be starting off CT side. T side looks like they have something in mind with the smoke and 2 flashes. Ooh, they're going to actually invest 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a molly. I smell a B execute coming in. The CT side, however, is going to have a kit smoke on Finesse. Dualies on Rico. Let's see where Rico goes. Yep, they're gonna T's are gonna execute up B. Rico's in cave, gets mollied off. Got Finesse backside hiding in the smoke. They're gonna have to play retake here. Finesse cannot afford to fight, and he's gonna get taken out. T's are not trying to escape. They're all sitting inside still. 3 inside, 1 ramp. Are they gonna try and play post pan or just sit here? Jason, you see anything interesting?
Well, to me, I think. Oh my goodness, what a headshot right there from Rusty. I think that the T's have completely just taken over the site, and they've got their real estate. Their oh man, they've got all the angles that you want to hold on this site, and yeah, super simple.
They got their real estate and they held on to it, and it turned out to be a good investment. Yeah.
Don't even talk to me about good investments right now.
I do think it's important to note there, coming from an analyst standpoint, the CTs had a tough time even getting onto the bomb site. They were pretty much locked out. Rekko was alone in a cave. He was unable to fight back. And then we're going to go into round 2 here.
Yeah, we've got a full save coming in from the CTs. 3 MAC-10s rushing up ramp. All 5 players towards B, but they're running into the stack. Can they get any kills? Reed's going to get 1. That's good. But T should not be worried. Just 2v4 now. 2 USBs versus pretty much a full buy. Have those MAC-10s hunt, make some money. And yeah, just like that, round's over.
Goodness. Finesse was admiring the stonework of the map that we've seen so much of HP on, 1 HP on this season. At least in my streams.
Yes.
Yep.
Back into it now in round 3.
As you can see, we got a little better buy going in. There's a couple of Khalils. Rekko with the MP9, it looks like. We'll see how that works out for them. We've seen it have some great success, especially on this map. And as we saw probably with the headshot just a moment ago.
CTs are doing really good this round. Generally, you struggle against this bonus round. You usually lose a couple players. Looks like they're going to probably be able to keep all 5 alive. Even if they lose 1, keeping 4 alive on this round is going to be great for establishing good economy going forward. And if you can win this round and win the following round, you're pretty much set up for the rest of CT size economy-wise. But we'll see a full buy from both sides next round more than likely.
Most definitely. I think, no, he sees the movement there, which gives away his positioning. He's gonna have to yep, gets mollied off. Interesting. Flashes up, doesn't engage, so they don't know exactly where he's at. And what a double from Rico here.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. 5 alive. Most kills going to MP9s. It seems like, so making some good money. Look at their. They've got 4 kits, 5 people with head armor, and everyone's got a rifle of some sort. So, oh, and T might not even be able to have a full buy here. So we've got a mixture of pistols and AKs. Looks like they're gonna take a pause to figure out their economy. Davis, you see anything interesting?
I think it's interesting how the T's right then were completely shut out of mid. They had some money to put to the round. They put money into the round. They bought the stock, but it just fell through. They were completely shut out of mid by 1HP's mid players, and 1HP I feel like didn't dump a lot of utility. The Flowstas came through the molly. They're going to take 75 molly damage before they're even getting to mid and running into those 2 mid players from 1HP. If that's their mid strategy, this is going to be a quick game.
Yeah, let's see if they can hold it this round. We got 3 AKs on the T side. The Galil and a Glock. Surely he's gonna upgrade to something else, right?
There's
Okay, so we got a mix buy.
There's that molly
like-
I was talking about. There's the nade.
Yeah, and they've got CT for free now. They can start going back towards the site and gearing up. Looks like we're gonna be seeing some sort of A fake, then a walk into B site. The thing is, the CT side, 1HP has all of B all the way to doors. So you got to be thinking, oh yeah, guys, they're in A main right now, so maybe this will be good for the T's, as the CTs have 3 towards A and 2 towards B. If Arit and Rico can hold this crossfire, though, they won't have nothing to worry about. Keep in mind, though, look at all the utilities the T has, but they're gonna have to use it to take this position for Reed. Reed's gonna get almost 3, does a lot of damage. 3v1 now. T is forgetting the bomb ramp, and he's not committing anywhere. He's gonna walk around and see if the CTs are gonna give up any lives for him.
Looks like it's going to be free for Prolet.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's worth noting there as well that Arit at down here at B, he had a teammate that was providing a crossfire, but the teammate fell off, and Arit stayed right here, kind of keeping him on that island down here by himself. No one to trade as the T's came through, but he was able to go 1 for 1, so I think they have to walk away happy with the 1 for 1 there. Throw it over to Jason for round 5.
Good heavens, the Puma issue got worse. They were chewing on my Wi-Fi cables. Had to a lot of fight going on here. I want to say this is Prolet with the op.
Yeah,
Ooh.
CTs have a really good.
Oh,
chance.
he missed? Oh my stars! He gets the grenade kill, which does make up for it. I mean, the rule of cool is 2 down at A site. There's no rotation going on over here. Prolet is just absolutely obliterating right now.
Did he get a full HE kill right then? Was that a 100 damage nade? Or
It
did that guy
looked
take
like it.
damage mid early?
I'd have to see some replays. It could have been team damage early on accident, but all I saw was the grenade. You see that was insane.
That's interesting. He's able to get a full nade kill there. Prolet missing that opening op shot. That's not like him. That's definitely worth noting early on in this matchup, as it is 3-2. This can go either way right now. 1HP has good ancient play, but it's bad that Prolet's starting off his game with a miss on the op.
He is top fragging even with that miss though, so to be top fragging this early on doesn't say a whole lot, but let's see if he can start to have some impact with that CT side, which looks like he won't, as all 5 Ts are going to be headed towards B. Bray is going to be able to stop their split with a little bit of shelf pressure. Nuxifi has the T's have B site, and the CTs are giving it up for free, which is fine. Let's see if they can do better this round than they did in pistol though. And already they're off to a good start with Rico with the shot from Cave and then Arit shot from long. They're not going to even be able to get bomb down because the CTs are putting in good counter utility for that.
Oh!
I don't know about that wide swing with the USP, but it gets the kill. So what do I know?
do know is that Recco is shooting well right now. Sitting at 85
He's-
ADR and a rather high headshot percentage as well.
Yeah, he looks lights out right now, and let's see if he can keep it up the rest of this game.
Something interesting of note was the last best of 3 we had. Finesse top fragged in their second match. Complete domination. I believe there's 13-2 both times. Incredibly impressive performance by ASU, which has some of our 1 HP players. He came in excited to do his interview, but unfortunately we had some stream issues, so there's no proof that he top fragged. Fortunate for him, and unfortunate for Rico's Potato Tot was ready for him there. He gets the molly off, which shuts his teammates' advance, but Potato was able to advance through. So they get a really quick spawn.
Oh,
rotation.
no. It was
You wanna
such
see.
good discipline by Ari, and he fumbled the bag. He is not Mr. Monopoly, as Mr. Monopoly would not drop that bag.
Not a
And
bag that
was
large, that's
dropped.
for sure.
Oh no, Recco gets caught off guard in that cave rush to Tech 9s. That's going to be a great break for the T side. They should not have won that round, but 1HP's has looked better on their gun rounds. So let's see if they can fix things and get right back into this. Oh, I think this is the first time we're seeing an op on the T side as well from Basil. Let's see where he takes this. I have a feeling he's going to try to go... Oh, I'm wrong. He's going to go A main. With how passive Prolit is, I don't see him beating Prolit in this op battle.
Nope.
And I was correct.
That's a shot Prowlit's going to hit a couple days out of the week.
A couple days out of the week. Well, we do have a 4-on-3 right now. We're just going to slim it down to a 2-on-4. T side with 2. And they don't have a lot of utility or ground to work with. They're pretty much boxed in. They could have someone flank with the timing, and looks like Finesse is going to try and catch their flank if they decide to go that way. CT side set up pretty well. Prolit could even get into site a little bit more to support this site. Finesse is going to be tested here in a second. Oh, he's going to get timinged. He's T gives him the bomb and then goes to sleep. Good shooting by Finesse. Looks like playing in multiple divisions is paying off for him, as he's getting practice calling both at a collegiate level, at the D1 collegiate level, and in ESEA IM.
Absolute domination right there on the banana portion of the map right in front of Cave. I mean, the CTs just shut that down completely with pressure from mid shooting over and with pressure from ramp and from pressure from Cave. This area of the map was just an absolute shutdown. The T's were able to get absolutely nothing there.
Looks like we got 5 T's towards A. If you're the T's, you should have noticed that Prolit has been opping here most times you've come here, and probably a good counter to that is to rush him with some high flashes, just a full-on A rush. But he's going to be rotating off of A as they look to execute it, so maybe I might be eating my words here. We do have Bray and Donut looking for the mid-cross to house. He should start hearing some utility go off in A main, though. And with no utility to slow the push... Oh, the T's smoked himself off A main.
Oh.
And the CTs have this site stacked when it was just one person here a second ago. Another 3v2. CTs have been doing a good job of retaking. Let's see if the T's can pull something off, as ST3 has 20 HP and Nuxify is full HP, but hiding big box with a MAC-10. Not really where you want to be. Arid's going to equalize Nuxify, while ST3's playing a good post play hiding in the smoke. Recco's going to read that, though.
Great read from Recco there to pick that up.
I agree. I mean, I feel like once you've cleared your areas, it's like he's got to be in the smoke, right? And boom, there he was.
A little bit of a weird play from Prolit to be in Temple and then smoke himself off from A main. He smokes himself off and rotates around. He was sitting in Temple originally, with that A line, and then he threw a smoke, smoked himself off, and rotated around to CT. I'm wondering if he saw something we didn't, or maybe he should have just held the line. Could have got that first pick as they start walking out.
And what do you think about this buy, Chase? It looks like not a lot of utility on some of the players. They're doing some heavy mid presence.
I totally agree with that assessment. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm unable to see all the utility that has been purchased. I did see a huge amount go out early on, but it seems like that is... Oh my goodness, this is insane. I mean, you just get pinched like that. Finesse was unable to... He was going to get shot in the back either way he went there, I feel like.
It is a 3v3, though, with the bomb ramp. One player towards B as Prolet rotates over with his ops, so T's should not be able to get away with this round. Arit's got Cave. They've got a good setup on B. The T's just have to hit shots here. That's what it has to come down to. Now they know one's Cave. Yeah, Prolet's going to hit his shot blind. Arit's going to pick up 2. Oh, almost fumbles the bag again. Arit, for how much Arit... For those that don't know, he's a Monopoly enthusiast. For how much he loves Monopoly, he's fumbling some of these sprays.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, I would say that if he was the Monopoly man, he wouldn't be wearing them on. That's for sure. And as we go into the next round here, it's important to highlight the T's are absolutely broke. They haven't a dollar to go around. They're able to squeeze out an AK, a Glil, a MAC-10, but it is a ugly, ugly buy. And it looks like the CTs, on the other hand, have got plenty of money. I mean, they could absolutely afford the dark blue places on a Monopoly board at this moment. Just
Oh
fitting.
yeah, they're looking on Park Place right now,
Yeah,
trying to move the boardwalk.
Yeah, exactly. They're looking at investing in houses on the brown places as well. Interested to see how the T's are going to respond with these awful guns, this awful buy. They have some smokes, they have some flashes, so they might have something in mind, but if they keep losing rounds like this game's going to get away from them very quickly.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta accept that this is a pistol round. You got an eco. They're pulling a classic 1 HP ancient play where the whole team would buy MAC-10s way down. I just feel like you gotta sometimes accept the L, maybe just go for as many kills as possible, and that's the win that you have to pull out of that round.
Well, if you don't accept the L, did you really take an L?
It's a beautiful way to look at things.
Looks like Arit's going to be tested here on site as they start to come on. Arit good for 1, good for 2. Matt, can we count it 3? Can't count it 3. Good for 2, though. Not bad.
That pesky reload. Oh.
These rounds are close, though, as that we do get these like 3v3, 3v2 post plans, so they can go either team's way. It just seems like 1 HP is ending on top. Potato is going to be in a good spot to make a backstab play. Oh, what and he fumbles the bag. He's been watching Arit demos.
Another bag fumble. That would have been a great clip to have for the stream. A great 3K spray down. We here on the stream are fans of our good old American boys, but we are also fans of great Counter-Strike. And that was looking like it possibly could have been some great Counter-Strike, but unfortunately he is going to fumble the bag, as said. Once again, 1 HP. Fantastic on their buy. I mean, at this point, you could put the money into a second op just for the hell of it.
Yeah, it's going to be last round, so everyone's going to have full armor, full kits, should buy full 5.7s. T's don't have a terrible buy themselves. Look at the kill spread for 1 HP. Everyone's playing decent.
This is true. Not a lot of kill disparity. Probably going to smoke himself off again to give himself a little bit of fallback room. T's are kind of testing towards A little bit. They really haven't been able to play in mid. I want to highlight, I did say earlier, if they didn't get their mid control checked, it was going to be an ugly game, and it has been an ugly game because they haven't had any control in the mid.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, at watching their T side, I wonder how comfortable they are on this map, as they have not done anything impressive. Their rounds won were a pistol, the following anti-eco, and then a force by run through cave, which honestly they shouldn't have won. They're not going to win this round either. We're already in a 5v2. CT still have plenty of utility to work with. T's utility is dwindling, as Nuxify is going to take one out on the CT side, but if probably can catch this bomb here in Donut, T's are going to be screaming in Discord, and he misses a shot.
Finesse was kind of caught sleeping in house right then. He was holding the angle, but he just kind of stopped paying attention for a minute.
Is this going to turn into a Reet CT side carry? Oh, maybe.
Oh,
and it will. Reet's going to
great
end top
double kill.
fragging. Yeah, great
double
headshots
kill.
by a Reet.
Great. Good half from 1HP, sitting at 9 and 3, once again proving their dominance on this map. I mean, if I'm going up against 1HP, this map's not getting through. Personally, if I'm calling against 1HP, I don't know why we're letting this map through for Flowsta.
Yeah, they played it, what, 5 or 6 times this season? It's like, why do you play them on it? Take them on something they don't play.
Or at least, like, try to take them to somewhere in that direction. How are we banning and getting to Ancient so often? The teams are underestimating themselves. And they're going to go for a heavy B stack. It appears they've been watching their 1 HP demos, but not the right 1 HP demos, as 1 HP are going to go out mid.
I really like this mid push because you still have the option to go any direction you choose. If you're able to get your kills. There we go.
ST3 is not able to go any direction, but his team's going to start picking up the slack as it looks like the CT side is going to take the next pistol round unless Finesse can pull off the 1v3 clutch.
It's time to show off that big brain Finesse. Let's see what's cooking in there. He's in a 3v1. He's going to have to try to make something happen. He needs to try to isolate a duel early. They know where he's at. He cannot be anywhere. They have him boxed in right now. So he has to shoot his way out.
Shoot his way out, he won't, but they were set up to give him 3 1v1, so it was possible.
I don't know if I like him peeking the long angle there, but in that situation, there's not a lot you can do. You're
It
in a
seemed
tough
to me
spot.
like it was more like a turnaround and OPC's the legs, gotta commit, like that guy's getting ready to advance. But once you start engaging the opponent, the person behind the box is gonna come forward, so it would have been very difficult.
I want to talk about ST3AUX. I'm going to call him Stalks for a minute. I want to talk about him and his donut hold right then. His crosshair placement was at the shoes of the other team, so I'm not sure if he was checking out if they were wearing Tims or not, or if their shoes were on brand or off brand, but that's not the kind of crosshair placement you want to see in IM. As they were coming in the donut, he's straight shooting shoelaces.
Our RT side players, 1 HP, we know they're Southern boys. They're not from New York, so you will not catch them wearing Tims. Maybe if they were wearing Tims, Stowe would have had a little bit more luck, but instead they had on their Crocs. And it looks like they're putting on their Crocs again and going to test Stowe one last time here in Donut. And the Crocs are not working out for them, as probably it's only going to get one, and that's a great another anti-eco for the CT side, but can they convert it to gun rounds?
I think that's going to come down to the Crocs not being in sport mode. Honestly,
Absolutely. You can see it right there.
Jason, I'd love to get some analysts on the Crocs, actually, if you could go a little in-depth about why Crocs are going to be better in sport mode for a situation like this.
Well, so as an avid Crocs enthusiast, you know, I actually just got a new pair right before I moved out here. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that demonstration there. For me, I think the giblets help with the aerodynamics. You plug up those little holes, and you're able to get that better control. But when you pull that strap back, that strap will gently, I want to emphasize gently, because you can barely feel it, grab the back of your heel, which enables you to increase your aerodynamics by about 38%, I believe, was the last time I checked on the math. And you know, it's going to make such a world of difference. You're going to have your quick turns, quick stops, and you're not going to lose a shoe and embarrass yourself in front of your opponents. This probably gets a nice headshot.
Prollet's actually sitting on a 3K this round, as I think he put his Crocs in sport mode.
Falls asleep a little on the wheel at camera when he's on the camera, though. But he is able to collect that last kill, just closing out the round on a 4K. I hope he goes
he
back
and the Reed
and
are going
tries
to be
to
battling
find...
for top frag.
I hope he goes back and tries to find that round on stream as we're analyzing Crocs while he gets a 3K.
Yeah, as Jason points out, it looks like the Indian duo for 1 HP is going to be carrying them. I wonder, I don't know a lot about the difference between the two. I don't know what parts of India they're both from, but looks like they have a little friendly competition. Who can carry these white boys as far as possible?
It's only so many times they can excuse their Wi-Fi connection, you know.
Ooh, Arik gonna swing.
my
He's gonna be
goodness.
met by a lot of people. Huge nade for ADR. Frey for 1. Arik gonna shoot around a little bit. That's a couple of shots for the fun of it. Oh, but he is wall
I want
hacking.
to point out. I want to point out it's just a improvement to how 1HP used to play these sort of rounds. You could see in previous casts where 1HP will fumble the bag here on B to full USB buy. But it looks like they made adjustments and give themselves a better chance. While Stowe is going to even it up on finesse on the A side, but the T's are so spread out that USPs probably aren't going to do anything about this with the Reek guarding this AK.
I mean, I think there's a lot of improvement we can look around for 1HP all season. I mean, just look at performances from guys like Arit, who might have started off the season a little slower, but now they're going to be consistently one of your better players.
Oh, while Stowe is going to commit a little genocide of 1HP's, maybe I shouldn't say that.
You know, no, actually, I'm following your train of thought here. Stowe actually is going to be able to stop aiming at the Thames. He's going to pick his crosshair up. Or do we chalk that down to luck? Because ever since I've talked trash about Stowe's crosshair placement, he's gone from 5 kills to 11.
Yeah, he's actually top fragging his team right now. Maybe he's just a CT-sided player. Comparatively to the rest of 1HP, he's not doing too bad on the damage front either. If he starts aiming for the head more, he's going to end the game with 20 or more kills. While 1HP looks like they're trying to take mid, but CTs are going to actually have a good mid defense, keep them out. T side starting to look a little... Oh no. Is Potato disconnected?
Oh, and Prowlet's going to fall in mid. This is interesting. This is going to keep things close here. This is going to keep it in a 4v4. Potato disconnecting is going to be 1 HP's lifeline here.
It looks like he's not having those issues we thought he was, but he is 7 HP. It's basically a 4v4. If Potato gets another kill, he's doing way more than he should. T's are going to contest Cave here, and they're going to be met by 2 players in the form of Basil and Potato. Potato's going to swing off Basil's contact, and yeah, he's... Oh man.
That's a good setup. And Rusty's going to close it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances that Flowsta are able to string together some kind of comeback here? Because now 1 HP they're broke.
In true 1 HP fashion, this game is likely going to end 13-11 on the favor of 1 HP. They like to keep things close. They had a great CT side, and usually they have great T sides, but now I think they just want to keep the score lines close, and maybe that's why people keep picking Ancient, because all of their Ancient games are close.
Maybe, but
People just keep thinking, I'm going to be the one to change it. Oh.
Those finesse timeouts, though, that's what you got to look out for. Prowlet.
Great to get bombed down.
Yeah, bomb plant's good. Rekko, maybe you wish for an AK kill on him there. I was about to say, Rekko, maybe you expect one more kill out of him there. Since he picks up that AK, gets himself into long. But it's going to... 11-7 is a scoreline that can be scary. I mean, when I'm playing and it's 11-7, I'm not thinking that my lead is that safe. I mean, that 12th round is a hard one to get.
Yeah, but when you turn it around, you know, you're favoring our 1 HP boys. 7-11, I haven't seen them lose a 7-11, so...
That is true. So we're going to take a special focus here on Prowlet and Areep this round. We're just going to see how they perform. Looks like Areep's going to be going towards B. Prowlet going to be sending himself into mid as the smokes come out. He's going to back out early. Areep poking and prodding around mid, seeing what he can get out. A lot of pressure towards that B site, and a man on shelf as well. Big nade. Areep's kind of isolated. That mid help hasn't arrived yet to help him. Prowlet able to get one though. He's going to get picked right back up, and that leaves the pressure of the 7-11 round onto Areep.
Did you see that nade from Areep? He did 49 damage with that one nade on the shelf player. Wasn't able to get the trade, but that that might come into play later on. I do want to point out we have an AUG holding a site from CT spawn. I don't know how I like this.
But I also don't hate it. I love weird
Are,
play like this.
are you an AUG enjoyer?
I do not enjoy it on CS2. I feel like the fire rate's too low. But I enjoyed it on CSGO, but I've seen some love for the AUG. Watching great players like J-Pow use the AUG makes me think that maybe it's just me who can't use it. When I see a man
Yeah,
drop
well,
30 on an ancient map with an AUG, you start to wonder maybe I'm the problem.
maybe I need to start DMing with the AUG. Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
even from the hip, it does feel like it does really well. But let's see if it looks like the AUG is going to get tested by all three players. Will he get caught out, or he's going to pick up the three-piece? Oh no.
Oh no, he gets two!
He just might. He just might.
7-11, let's see if it makes any difference here. As a he's going to be in the 1v3, and he's going to get the first one. Cannot quite get the second one, though. As that AUG puts on a little sweet little performance in Donut for us. Pretty much completely shuts down that B-side push. Reed's able to slip through like a rat in the sewers. But he can't get past the rat catcher AUG.
And look at the economy on both sides. We've got max money on the T's is 4150 on finesse. They can barely afford Galils at this point, and the CTs are rolling in it. As we're going to see a terrorist timeout for the third time this match. Probably interesting to point out, neither team decided to take a timeout on CT side.
I mean, this is classic 1HP. You wait till it's close, then Finesse calls a timeout. He's going to say something to him. They're going to take this round in a completely differently. They're probably going to lose it, then they'll win the next buy round. If they don't win the next buy round, that's when I start sweating. That's when I'm saying what Finesse said didn't work. And it usually works.
What do you think Finesse said right then?
I mean, we talked to him in post-game interviews, and he tells us, like, I usually just tell everyone to settle down, focus on the comms, let's talk more, let me know what you're seeing, that kind of thing. Because he says usually they're a pretty emotional team, they'll get up and antsy, and it's hard to dial back from that. But it looks like they're going to be setting up towards mid and A. Potato going to get that first AUG up kill very easily. Stuck on the AUG still. Bray's in a pretty tough spot.
We're playing pretty passive here on A. They've got the right read, but I feel like them slowing down in rounds like this is what's allowing the CTs to get information and make adjustments to meet them late round. CT's cleared mid. They've cleared B. They should know it's A by now, as they do know it's A, as three Ts are on site, running into a three-man stack.
Stalks and Nukesify gonna split the kills between them. Plenty to go around as three players come on the site, and they're met by three players who are very willing to share. AK dropped over on the CT side, and this is the point where the T's have to adjust or lose this game. AUG's back out. But, I mean, like I said, Finesse has probably said to his boys something along the lines of, hey, let's slow down, let's talk about things, let me know what you're seeing. But it looks like, I mean, I've been wrong before. It's rare, but I have been wrong before. But it looks like they're going to be setting up for a little heavier B than they're used to. They're going to be staying out of mid. Finesse is transitioning himself into an entry frag this round, and he's going to go first. Usually Arit's one of their first up. Interesting that Finesse is going to sacrifice that and put himself in front of the line. At this point, the CTs are going to be saying, hey, there's nothing mid. Let's start thinking about rotating some guys around. Let's start moving. But the call has not come through yet, as it seems like it's going to stay pretty on track here. Basil is going to be one of the guys left to defend on the bomb site. Got a player coming through T-spawn as well here. A lot of pressure on this round. You can tell that. They're playing it slow. They're talking about things. Like I said, Finesse is going to want to slow down. He's going to want to talk about things. Smoke comes out! Recco taking the peek. Recco not going to lose a duel like that. And now it is all on Basil. He's got to make something happen. His reinforcements have arrived, though. Brotato is here.
Ooh, losing that up.
See that hesitation from Finesse to take Cave right then with that molly. even at the forefront of that molly, almost costing this round as we are in a 2v1. Let's see if the AUG can shine supreme once again. Finesse one bullet away from death. Even a flashbang might hit him hard enough to... Oh no, he's going to pick up this molly and molly off entrance. Oh, he's not. He doesn't know he grabbed a molly. He can't find the bomb. He mollies himself.
He's gonna
Oh.
stick.
Oh.
Oh!
0.578 seconds away from a hero play. You could tell he was running through some nerves right then, fumbling the bag. You know, Reed started picking up the bag more, and looks like Stowe's starting to fumble it.
Honestly,
It's
I wouldn't
interesting
be.
that
Go
the
ahead.
T's did not pick up that op from the last round. They stood right on top of it. I said, nope, not me, not this time.
1HP gonna take a timeout. I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Flowsta timeout to talk about their eco situation, but 1HP is gonna take it for them. What's your take on that, Jason? Why would 1HP call a timeout here? Why hurt their momentum?
Well, you see this a lot in football, right? You know, the offense has been flying down the field for like a last-second field goal or trying to get a touchdown, and the defense will call a timeout. And you think, why are you doing that? You're giving them all that time to discuss. The offense needed that little break to like recover and relax, but the defense needs it just as much as they do. It's the reverse here. Obviously, the T's have the onus to perform, but they want to make sure that they have the strategy they want to go in with. Maybe discuss possibility of pulling out some Zeus's. Who knows? You know, maybe it hasn't been that good of a round, but I hear their last matchup ended with a couple of team kills for funsies because they were just completely in control.
Recco marching up in the cave, gets one, not ready for the second though.
It's interesting that Recco keeps getting the first entry point, but then X Basil's always right there behind him. I feel like he's got to be ready for that. He sees the gun. Ooh. Unreal. Ooh.
It makes you wonder with how passive the CT side has played all game. Or I'm sorry, the T side has played all game. Why would the CT side decide to push on the extremities now? They lose two players doing it, one in cave and one in A main. Well, we're gonna have Potato here, who is making some potato-like decisions going towards A, while the T's sit outside of B.
You know, speaking of potatoes, I'm gonna take this time where Potato's gonna stand here and Donut and ask you guys, if you're getting a baked potato, what's your go-to topping?
Start us off, Ren.
I don't eat many baked potatoes. When I think of a baked potato, I think of cheese and bacon.
Okay,
Sour
Okay.
cream.
I
That's
got you.
fair.
Sour cream, cheese, bacon, chives. I mean, I keep it simple, but man, you mix it all together, it just turns it into bliss.
Speaking of bliss, that's got to be the opposite thing that Potato Tot is feeling right now as he's realized that he's on the opposite bomb site with a game on the line. And Bray and Prowlet have more than talked this over. This is going to be a rehearsed situation. This is something that can go over in your scrims. 2v1. Who's going to take the contact? Who's going to fight for what? But Potato is going to absolutely catch him off guard. But Prowlet, this is not a
Prowlet
situation.
That's a lot of damage with that molly.
Oh no, he's gonna stick. He's gonna get this. He's gonna get this.
Oh,
And a stray bullet.
The
A
one.
A stray bullet wins 1 HP the game. I think that's going to be a little closer than they would have anticipated. Coming from me, I mean, I think after the half, you're up by quite a bit of points. That's an ugly game to have close.
Who do you want to talk to from that team, Davis? Who would you like to talk to?
You know, let's get a read in here. I don't think we've had a read on for the post game in quite a while. Let's see what a read thought of that.
Okay. Let me see if I can get him in. I think we're going to be having a duo
Oh, okay.
interview if they will come in. Let's welcome our first guest, Arit.
Reed, thanks for coming in, man. Who else do we have coming in with him?
Finesse is supposed to be hopping in, but he is joining the wrong Discord.
I see.
Finesse actually going to be in the wrong Discord here, guys.
He says he's not in the Discord. Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to have these guys ask you a couple of questions. I'm going to try to get Finesse in here.
Ari, what's your go-to baked potato toppings?
Dude, I don't enjoy baked potato that much.
What's
Interesting.
wrong
But
with it?
I mean, it's just boiled potato, dude.
But you put toppings on it. That's what makes the baked potato is the toppings.
Yeah, I mean, sure, okay, I guess.
You know, let's talk to someone who's more of a baked potato expert. Finesse, what's your go-to baked potato topping after a game like this?
I mean, personally, I'm a loaded baked potato guy. I like everything: sour cream, green onions, cheese, bacon bits, all of it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you're speaking right into Jason's wheelhouse. Boys, I think all of us here have a question for you, and that's going to be, why was this game so close? It looked like you guys were about to pull away with things on that CT half, but then things kind of grinded to a halt. So what was happening there? Let's talk to a Reet first, then we'll have Finesse go.
I think we were trying to read too much into their plays when they were not thinking that much. We were trying to think that they're actually good players when they are not. So that's where we messed up. We were giving them too much credits on our anti-stratting kind of things. But yeah, I think
And,
overall that's the thing.
and Finesse, from
But if
your
you see
point
the
of view,
rounds we started winning at the end, it was all like simple contact plays. We just waited and then contacted something and we won. So
and
yeah.
Finesse, how would you expand on that? What's your view?
I definitely agree with what Arit said. I think to some extent we just needed to slow things down a little bit. And T-side's always going to be a little harder, a little scrappier against a team that has really loose protocols, really loose default. They were just trying to take a bunch of map control, and when we slowed it down, kind of retook the map control in the mid to late round, and then contacted somewhere, we ended up winning the trades and just having good post plants, good clutch situations like that last round.
Now, I know, I think Ryan had a question for you guys. Stocks was actually aiming at you guys' shoes more than your head. I think Ryan wanted to actually bring up something about you guys' shoes. You can go ahead and ask
Yeah,
that, Ryan.
I was making the assumption that you guys might be a Crocs type of team. Would I be correct to assume that?
No, definitely not for me.
Yeah, I'm more of a slider kind of guy.
Slider can. I mean, Crocs sliders. They're similar.
I
I'll
guess.
put them in the same wheelhouse. However, sliders don't have
Holes in
a
them.
s- they don't have a sports mode. They actually do have holes in them. Two holes, one in the front, one in the back.
Is it
But
really
they
2 holes or is it just 1 hole, dude?
Yeah, we're back to the straw argument. We had this in round 3. It was getting pretty heated. We had to separate each other from the Discord for a minute.
It's definitely just one hole. I'm with Arit on this one.
Yep.
I agree with that.
but if you bend it in half, you have two entry points.
I mean,
Speaking
if
of
we
entry
don't
points,
use...
there was one round that the opponent team was playing CT side. I think they wide swung and just like tried to send 4 people to terror spawn. I assume that's the kind of play you're talking about, where you're like, what on earth are they doing? I don't remember who was guarding next to cave when they saw that go down, but it was like 3 free kills because they just ran out and were trying to run away from the site. It was the most baffling play I've ever seen.
Well,
Uh,
they were on a 5 USP round, and 1HP did decide to play that, in my opinion, very ideal. And they didn't even get to save guns that round. We do remember seeing earlier on in some of your ancient games against anti-ecos on your T side where that wouldn't have been the case. What made you guys kind of settle down against pistols?
I'd say we definitely have done some dim review of some of our recent games and just kind of talk things over about not hunting on eco and just trying to kind of play with the mind that we're playing anti-eco, not just tossing guns at them, not just running at them and trying to brute force it through.
And that can be a tough concept to get through your head. Those anti-ecos can be tough because you want to kill hunt, you want to boost your stats. It is IM. You guys have a good record. You're getting into playoffs. It's good to see you guys show that discipline. And we're getting near the end of our interview here. I just want to quickly bring up, playoffs do start next week for you guys, right?
Yes.
So how are you guys prepping for that? Is there anything particular you guys are doing, or is it just another day at the office?
Right now everybody's a little busy, so scrims have died down a little bit. But we've gotten all 6 of our maps in that we want to play. We've touched base on all 6. Aside from Vertigo, we don't like Vertigo,
Heard it
and
here
so
first.
we're pretty confident going in with a 6 map pool that we're never going to be on a map that we're not comfortable on in some way.
And you guys have the Thursday game and then playoffs start, so you have one more regular season.
Yes.
Well, we look forward to watching.
You
your
excited
regular
to play
season.
Ancient one last time?
Well, I will say Anubis has taken the #1 spot in my heart this season. We started off playing a lot of Ancient. Well, we started off playing a lot of Mirage, then it was Ancient. Now I really like Anubis. I think we look good on Anubis.
I think that's about all we have time for. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll talk to you guys after the game Thursday. Good luck. Good win tonight. And GG's.
Thank you.
GG's.
GG's.